All right, we're here with Kevin at Aspaas, is that right? And we were just admiring your amazing textiles. And how long have you been doing market here in Santa Fe?
I think this is my 4th year doing
Really?
market.
And where are you from?
I'm from Chiprock, New Mexico.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about the work that you have. It's really unusual. You're really kind of breaking the boundaries here.
Yeah. So a lot of the work that I do is wedge weave. So wedge weave is a Navajo technique developed back in the 1800s. It's also known as pulled warp. So the pulled warp is what creates the scallop sides. So it's not your traditional Navajo tapestry where it's completely straight in the sides.
And how do you do? Is it something you do while it's on the loom, or
The weft. So this is the warp, and the weft yarn is woven diagonal. Yeah, I'm literally weaving each stripe at an angle. So that's what creates that weft tension is what creates the scallop on the side. So it'll pull it in, and then I'll push it back out, and pull it in, push it back out. So that's what creates the scallop. But when I had it on the loom, it's pretty subtle, really subtle. So it looks almost straight. But then after I take it off, and that's when the scallops develop.
right? So it's an old technique.
It's an old technique.
And where did you learn it?
I learned it from 4 years ago from my mentor Roy Cady at Aspaas.
Okay. And is it something that you're seeing people starting to gravitate towards again, or what do you think?
This past herd market, there was about 5 weavers who had made wedge weaves, and so I was years before that I was the only one. So I think it's making a slow comeback.
Wow. And how are collectors responding to it?
Well, the collectors who have been collecting for 50 plus years, they know about this technique, and they have a couple in their collections, so they know about it. But the newer people, they've never seen any of this, they've never seen wedge weave. So I do a lot of talking and educating people about wedge weave, and especially the uniqueness of the sides. So.
And this is a great. Is this a saltillo design, or?
Oh no, this is a wedge weave too.
Oh, okay.
So the wedge weaves are, the technique that's used is solely Navajo. It's a Navajo innovation.
I see.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. And it's a similar technique as you're talking about.
Yeah. The diagonal, weaving the weft diagonal at an angle. So that's what creates the.
But some of the stitches have more of a 3-dimension quality too, right?
Yeah. So I used a Turkish technique called sumac. So it's just basically wrapping the warp or the weft around multiple warps at a time, and just going up along the angle. Yeah, so that gives it a little bit of texture.
Yeah, it's one of those things that even when you hear it described, it's like, but how can you do it?
You see these in European tapestries when they finish the tapestry, then they'll cut it off. But I just like to just use it as something people can feel and touch.
And the borders too. That's something pretty unusual.
Yeah.
And what are you hearing at market this weekend? How's it been?
It's been really positive market. A lot of people admiring wedge weave, and I think a lot of people, first time hearing about it, they're blown away by it. So I think that's a good response. And younger generation weavers, they're starting to pick up this technique again.
Right. And it's striking too. When you see it, you're like, I know that's not what
Yeah. So it's not your normal Navajo tapestry. But,
right.
Bringing it back, bringing the old technique back.
Wow, beautiful work.
Yeah.
And is there a place where you go to see the old textiles? Or do you go into the vaults at their Herd Museum?
I've never. The only place I've been to was the School of Advanced Research.
Oh, that's quite a place.
Yeah. So that was like 5 years ago, and I've visited a museum collection in Durango at Fort Lewis College, and I was able to see one of the few wedge weaves that they have. So, but a lot of it is just experimentation and figuring it out.
Well, beautiful work. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, good to meet you, Kevin.